Hi to all, welcome to my YouTube channel Entrepreneurship World. Today we are going to discuss about another important topic, that is environmental scanning. So what is environmental scanning? We know that environmental scanning means carefully monitoring the internal and external environment of the business. So what is the internal and external environment of a business? Internal environment means which is the micro environment. We can call it as micro environment of a business. The environment or the surroundings like competitors, employees of the organization which are near to the business is known as the internal environment. External environment we can otherwise called as macro environment of a business, where the social factors, political and cultural factors are belong to be. So we are studying about the changes happening in the internal and external environment of a business. For what purpose? To identifying or detecting the opportunities, threat of an organization. Why we want to do the environmental scanning? The importance of environmental scanning. The first point is identification of opportunity to get the first mover advantages. That means, I told you, when you scan the environment, the internal and the external environment of a business, you have to know or you should understand what is the current opportunities in the world or what is the current threats in the business. So as per that, if it is an opportunity, you can grab that opportunity. Always the first person will get the maximum advantages. Now we know that the world is going behind the go green concept or the electric cars, the things which are protecting the environment. So such kind of products have nowadays huge demand in the market. So the persons who are utilizing that opportunity, they will get the maximum advantages. The second one is the formulation of strategies and policies. When we describing the definition itself, we can see that identifying the opportunities will help the company to formulate their plans and policies. So the changes happening in the environment help the company how their future plan, how they will change. We know that now the world is under a critical situation, that is the COVID-19 or coronaviruses all around the world. So as per the effect of corona, we know that the economy is going down. So this is a threat happening in the business. Now the business identifying or through the environmental scanning, they understand the situation. As per that, they can formulate the plans and policies. So this will help them to recover from the situations or from the threat. And the third pointing is tapping the useful resources. So when we know that when the budget introduced, so many opportunities are there for the business world. For example, the latest budget in India, they give some for the electric cars, the companies which are giving electric cars, some benefits they are getting. So getting that or tapping that resources effectively, they want to understand what is happening now, what is the current demand, what is the changes in the business world. If they know about, then only they can effectively utilize that resources. Next one is better performance. Suppose a company still utilizing the technologies in the 80s. They are utilizing the typewriters instead of new computer technology. Did you like the company or how their performance it will be? It will be effect in their performance also, to getting a better performance. Nowadays, this distance learning is a part of education. So if you are coming to that new trend, then only the people love your company or it create an image in the mind of a customer. So if you are always with the trend of a persons or the customers, what is the changes happening in the customers taste and preference, based on that you improve your company, then only image you can create in the mind of a customers. So if you create an image, it will automatically affect on the profit of a business. Sensitizing to the changes in the business world, or we know that our business environment is rapidly changing, or it's always changes happening, changes in the customers preference and taste, in the social changes, political stages, everywhere, even the internally, externally, all changes are always happening. New technology coming to the world, new innovations, competitors. So these all things, how can you identify? Only through the environmental scanning. So the scanning of an environment internally or externally will help the company to know their strengths and weaknesses and also to identify their opportunities and threat. This will help them to formulate a new plans and policies. Also, this will affect on their goodwill, image building, and all this helps the companies. Next one is SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is a technique for environmental scanning. What is SWOT? SWOT. It's a short form of strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. So environmental scanning, why we are doing? To identify the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. So here we can see that SWOT analysis or the environmental scanning, it is done through internal environment and external environment. So when you analyzing the internal, I told you internal means a micro environment. That means the surroundings which is so closer to the business organization, or business have a control to these particular environment, like the competitors, producers, consumers, all this comes under the internal environment of an organization. When you studying or when you analyzing, when you scan these internal environment of a business, you can identify your strength, your weaknesses. Suppose employees, sometimes the employees are the skilled employees are the strength of a company. Some technological default, these all are comes under the weaknesses of a business. Then when you identify the external environment, I told you external environment is the macro environment, the environment which is like social, political, technological, which cannot control by the organization. The changes in the external environment, we know that VAT introduced in UAE, it is actually a change in the business, right? So such kinds of changes will give opportunities to the business, and also some business it is threat. So this external and internal environmental scanning, when you analyzing the internal, you can identify the strength and weaknesses. When you studying the external, you can get the opportunities and threat of a business. So environmental scanning is a very, very important concept in the entrepreneur. As a new entrepreneur or the existing entrepreneur, they want to know about the changes. They want to go for a new business idea. All you can grab it from the environmental scanning. So hope you all understand the concept. See you on next video. Thank you.